Okay, so hello everyone. Thank you for joining this meeting. I set up this call to discuss the eBay customer service platform implementation kickoff, implementation project kickoff plan. So the agenda for this meeting is we're going to talk about the background and objectives of the project methodology, the team structure, timeline, and key activities. Let's start with the project background and objective. So, as we all know, eBay is an e-commerce platform that allows buyers and sellers to launch their products on our platform. So buyers can buy products that sellers post on our platform. So the whole goal of this project is to design a digital customer service platform that would timely resolve issues that are raised by a customer. As you all know, we already have a platform, but we're trying to make it more digitalized, more intuitive, so that customer service resolution can be quicker and more efficient. So for this new project, we have four key features that is going to have. We're going to have a live agent that's going to allow, that's going to provide 24-hour, 7 days service to any support issues. And we also have a self-service feature where customers would have the opportunity to self-resolve their issues. We also have the CTI that will allow customers to log in a case through telephone. This CTI is called the computer telephone information, where users can just call in to log in their issues. And then, we have self-services too, which is pretty much the same thing like I said earlier. So the next slide is going to be the implementation methodology. As we all know, this is a software development project, and we're going to go by the agile project implementation methodology. For this agile methodology, the first phase is to assess the current platform that we have, and then come up with a design based on our project objective. This is going to take us 3 weeks. So we call the 3 weeks more like a discovery period, where we'll do the overall assessment of our current project, our current platform, look at our project's requirement, and come up with a design that kind of fits into the project's requirement. Then the next step will be the sprint cycles, which is going to be 5 weeks. In this sprint cycle, we're going to launch each of the features that we have outlined for this new platform. So for all the key features I stated in the previous slide are going to be produced in this sprint cycle, which is going to be a 5 week cycle. Then the third step will be the test and deploy, which is 4 weeks. So we're going to spend 4 weeks to test our features, and if it's working fine, we deploy. So just a continuation of the implementation methodology. As we know, in agile project methodology, Scrum is a key part of agile. So for this Scrum, we have different agile terminology. We have a product owner, the Scrum master, and the agile team. So the project owner basically is going to represent the stakeholder and will stand as a voice of the stakeholder. So the stakeholder meaning everybody that is going to be impacted by this project. So this product owner is going to speak on their behalf, and he or she is going to ensure that every requirement are met, and then will prioritize the work based on the team's capacity. So for Scrum Master, it's going to aid the execution and adoption of the processes. So Scrum Master is basically going to make sure that the scope timeline are adhered to, and all impediments are removed. Scrum Master basically drives the day-to-day activity that will be involved in this project. So they'll be responsible for reaching out to every implementation team to make sure everything is going on well, and if there's any issue, they would help to escalate it and also follow through to resolution. For the agile team, that's a cross-functional team that is made up of both the functional team, the development, and everybody that's involved in the project implementation. This team will comprise of the developer, the functional team, the tester, everyone working together to make sure that the project timeline is adhered to. So the next step, the next slide talks about the key project team roles. So here we outlined the key team roles for this project. That's and their description of their responsibility. For project manager, here Ashley Donald is our project manager here, and she's going to oversee the overall responsibility of ensuring that requirements are met, and she will also manage deliverables and schedules. Our functional lead is Alexa Smith. He's going to lead the functional requirement gathering efforts. Alexa Smith is going to work with the stakeholders to gather requirements as we progress in the project, and she will also ensure that requirements are met, and she will also assist in managing deliverables alongside the project manager. The technical lead is Marianne Andrew. She's going to oversee the technical development of eBay customer service and also provide guidance from the technical perspective to the development team. The dev lead is Alice Johnson. Alice Johnson is going to manage the development environment where this production is going to take place, and then she will also help to build the code and customization that will be required for this new product. She will also support deployment of code to different environments. The developer is Kapro Nikita. Kapro Nikita will build custom code and then create a technical and functional knowledge transfer after building the custom code, so that when he leaves, his subordinate or the people that take over from him will be able to take off from where he stops. And then Kapur also creates the deployment plan after the code is developed and is tested and is ready to move to production. Sorry, the code is developed and is moving to different environment, then finally to the production environment. So the tester is James Moses. James Moses will construct the test plan for functionality being deployed. He is going to fix and retest defects that are uncovered as part of our unit test and then UAT test cycle. And he will develop test scripts and certify that functionality are being deployed, that will be deployed to different environments, are ready for deployment. The final slide talks about the timeline for this project. As stated earlier, we are going to work on from the first slide, the entire project will be 11 weeks in total. And then for the first 3 weeks, we are going to do the assessment and design, which starts from January 1st to January 15th. So the first 3 weeks, we're going to be working on designing and assessing the existing product. From January 22nd up to February 28th, that's where our development will take place. And as our development is taking place, actually, sorry, let me take a step back. From January 22nd to February 13th, we're going to start working on development. And then from February 13th to February 28th, we'll be unit testing our code development. That's going to be done alongside our QA planning. So as to our unit testing, the QA team will start working on their quality assessment planning documentation. So as soon as that is done, from February 22nd, 27th, we'll start working on our quality assessment so as to certify that the functionality and the requirements are met, and then the product is ready for deployment into various environments. Here are the key activities and deliverables for each of the circles outlined above. For assessment and design, like I said earlier, we're going to finalize requirements, finalize design, draft our user story. So for this phase, for the first 3 weeks, our deliverable expected is going to be detailed project plan and design approach for in-scope user story. So the next phase, which is dev and unit testing, we're going to develop the code, conduct unit testing, and conduct sprint end demo. for this phase, the deliverable expected will be code development, complete code development, meaning all the customization that is required for this platform is completed. And we also have a technical design document that states all the technology that was implemented, that was used to implement this product. So for the QA phase, which is a 2-week phase, we're going to execute end-to-end regression testing, capture and resolve defects, provide QA sign-off, and then deployment readiness document. So that's the QA. That's activities for the QA. And the key deliverable for this is going to be a complete QA document and a draft of our deployment plan. So for our deployment and hypercare, which is going to be deployment will take place between February 22nd to March 6th. That's 2 weeks. We're going to create deployment packages as each sprint is completed. We'll create deployment packages and we'll move it to different production environment, and then we'll conduct training for end-to-end user. So for this phase, the deliverable is the complete deployment finally to the production environment. And after that, the final week, which is the week of March 28th, is going to be basically for hypercare, just to finalize and then validate that the system is working as expected and there are no defects were found. Any question? All right, so that's pretty much the plan for this project. If you have any question, feel free to send me an email, or you can give me a call or chat me up. If I'm available online, I'll try my best to respond. But I would appreciate an email so that we can review the question and see how we resolve that. For those who are not available for this, I'm going to send the link. I'm recording this presentation and I'll send the link out to everyone. Thank you.